Good evening, and welcome to MHC on the Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the things that impact Martinsville and Henry County. And it's the holiday season, and we're just going to take a little break and have a conversation with a young man who's from our area, and he has left our area, gone off, and done some great things on the college level, and he's now back doing some wonderful things in the area. We're going to talk to him some about his career as well as, how he spends his holidays. And I have a co-host with me tonight, a young man who actually idolizes our guest. But I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I'll tell you how these two young men met, and then we'll get right into our show. Introduce yourself, please, sir.
My name's Orion Martin. I'm the head football coach at Martinsville High School.
My name's Isaiah Johnson. I'm from Mount Olive Elementary School, 5th grade.
This summer, my fraternity, Omega Psi Phi, had a lock-in, and we invited young men from Martinsville, Henry County to come in, and we had various guest speakers in the law enforcement area, athletics, education, economics, finance, and Mr. Martin was there, and Isaiah met with him, heard what Mr. Martin had to say, and declared that Orion Martin was his new hero. And that meant a lot to me. And, we actually took some pictures and shared those pictures with Mr. Martin and wanted Isaiah to come on tonight to be our co-host so that he could interview his new hero. And we're going to let Isaiah start the questioning off tonight.
Why did you choose Virginia Tech, Orion?
I chose Virginia Tech because I really enjoyed the family atmosphere there and the program Coach Beamer had established there throughout the years, and what he's done for his players and how he's treated his players with respect and helped them grow as men. So that's one of the big reasons I chose Virginia Tech.
And I know that was a tough choice for you for various reasons.
Right.
One, I know that you have several family members. Mm-hmm. And give us that lineage, first of all, before we go any further, of your family members who have played at Virginia Tech.
Right. It all started with my Uncle Bobby. He came out of Laurel Park in the 80s and played at Virginia Tech from 85 through 89. So he really started it. Then I went up there in 2004 as a walk-on. Then my brother, he came on at Virginia Tech in 2005. Then our younger cousin, Martin, he came to Tech in 2010. He went to PH for a couple of years and walked on at Tech also. Then our youngest family member right now there is Bobby Jr., Bobby's son. He's right now currently a freshman there walking on, and he's a redshirt this year.
And that's just amazing to me that all of you guys have been able to not just go to Tech and be on the football team, but you all were able to contribute. But I kept up with you at GW Danville, and I knew that you were a great athlete there. And I'm sure you had some offers. You mentioned that you walked on to Tech.
Right.
What was the deciding factor as to walk on to Tech versus taking some of these other scholarship offers?
Well, I had an interesting path coming out of high school. I didn't have any scholarship offers, so I elected to go down to Hargrave Military Academy. And I was down there for a semester. I went down there for a couple of reasons. I needed to get my SAT score up a little bit, and I needed to get bigger and stronger and get some more scholarship looks and hopefully, gain a scholarship offer. But after a semester there, got my SAT score, was qualified. Actually, Norfolk State offered me a scholarship in January of 2004. So I ended up going to Norfolk State for a semester on scholarship, but still had that Hokie blood in me. So I wanted to go to Tech. I ended up transferring to Tech that summer and walking on to Virginia Tech the fall of 2004. Wasn't a popular decision, but it was a leap of faith for our family, and I went up there and walked on at Tech, and it worked out great.
Absolutely, and we're going to let you share some of those Sugar Bowl moments and other moments that you've had at Tech. But a lot of young men, young ladies in this area, they have the dream to play college sports.
Right.
And I want you to just, take a few minutes and, tell us how difficult it is to be an athlete at such a high level.
Right. It really can be difficult at the high level, especially playing Division I, whatever sport you're playing. The biggest thing is that's a big shock for high school kids going to that level of competition is the competition itself, but also the time commitment. There really is no off season at that level of athletics. 24/7, it's all about that sport along with class and other obligations as a student athlete. But a daily life for me as a football player at Tech, I was over there at the football office spending 5 hours a day, watching film, lifting weights, practicing, training table. By the time we were done with all that, it was 7 at night. So that's a lot of commitment when it comes to that level of competition.
So it's kind of be careful what you wish for.
Exactly. You got to really commit to being a Division I athlete. It's something that, it takes a special breed of kids to do that because, the time commitment with your academics on top of, your athletics can be stressful at times.
Absolutely, and I hope that all of our youngsters get out of this that not just anybody can play D1. It's kind of like D1 has become the new term. If I can't go D1, I don't want to play. But, if you can play on any level, and get a free education, it's definitely well worth it. Tell us about some of your honors and championships while you were at Virginia Tech.
Well, the ones that stand out, we won, while I was there, we won 4 ACC championships. We won in 2004, 2007, 2008. But I came back as a grad assistant coach, and we won another one in 2010. So I had the opportunity to be on some really good teams, and we were able to win 4 ACC championships while I was there. But freshman year, I was a newcomer in the spring of 2005. 2008, I was team MVP my senior year, and I was elected to the second team All-ACC defense as a defensive end my senior year.
And you said you walked on.
Right, yes, sir.
And I'm assuming it's at some point in time during your stay at Virginia Tech, they did scholarship you.
Right. I ended up walking on, and part of the reason I walked on was, I knew of the history of walk-ons before me, going up there, working hard, and earning a scholarship. Guys like John Engelberger, John Burke, Jared Ferguson. So those guys kind of set the path for me as a walk-on. So when I went up there, I knew it was an opportunity that I could get a scholarship. So after my first year, as a freshman, they put me on scholarship. So
awesome. And somewhere in there's a conversation about faith, which we won't have that conversation tonight, but it takes a lot of faith to give up, one scholarship to go to be a walk-on.
Yes, sir, definitely.
And yet, going to be a starter and a, all-conference player.
Right.
And not only did you excel on the college level, but you also had some other opportunities. And yes, sir, go ahead and ask him, Mr. Isaiah.
Well, when did you realize that you had the potential to be an NFL prospect?
I think I really started to realize that after my junior year. We played Kansas in the Orange Bowl, and I had a really good game in a really big game on a national stage, and I ended up having a couple nice tackles, had a couple sacks, but I really knew then that I had a shot at least going to the NFL. I knew I wasn't going to be a first or second round guy, but I knew I had a shot.
Yeah. And you were able to experience that NFL experience.
Right.
Talk about that some. I mean, that's very few people get a chance to do what you've done.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't really see but what you see on Sundays on TV, but I actually got to experience that for about half a year. Got picked up as a free agent by the Dolphins, and I was with them all through the offseason and through training camp and played 2 preseason games with them. Got released after we played a preseason game against the Panthers. Came home for a couple days, then the Detroit Lions called me up and signed me to a free agent deal. I went up there and played in 2 games with them, preseason games, against the Colts and the Buffalo Bills. Then after that last cut, I didn't make it, so I came on home and moved on with my life. But it's a business. It's a hardcore, cutthroat business. The best way I can describe it. It's all about what can you do for me now. It was great to experience that. 'Cause, I can come back and I can tell my kids and my players my experience that I went through. But it was definitely an eye-opener.
And you said 2 things of importance. One, you said the Miami Dolphins, who, by the way, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday.
Right.
And 2, you talked about overcoming that.
Right.
And I can imagine a young man who walked on. Here's a chance now to potentially be a millionaire.
Right.
And for somebody to come in and say that it's not going to happen. I mean, what impact did that have on you?
If I didn't come up from a good upbringing, it would have probably crushed me, but it didn't. It hurt that I didn't. I was so close, to having the opportunity to take care of my family, but it didn't work out. But the good thing about it and the important thing about it is that I was able to get an education, and I had that to fall back on. That's what I want. All kids understand that how important it is to get an education, because if I didn't have my degree, it was no way I would be coaching or what I'm doing now. But when I didn't make it in the NFL, life wasn't over for me. So,
And that's great, you know, to have
Yeah.
that education to fall on.
right.
How do you rate your first season as a head coach?
Overall, it went okay. 3-7, you know, your record speaks for itself. You know, 3-7, didn't make the playoffs. It's nothing really to brag about, but I thought that we laid a good foundation for my first year. I thought that the kids really got better over the course of the year. We got a lot of work to do. Start with me in the off season. I got a list of things that I can do better or should have done better that I'm gonna work on myself. But we got to hit the weight room, get bigger and stronger, faster. And so you probably see us a lot physical and a lot stronger and be able to play for 4 quarters more next year. And hopefully win a few more ball games.
And we definitely wish you well with that. And, you know, and I coached.
Right.
And for me, it was always more important to build a good young man
Right.
in front of the winning. Is
right.
that your philosophy, or does winning come first, or what is your philosophy on that?
I agree 100% with you. I think along with trying to win ball games, you got to build young men, especially at this high school level. I think that's important. I had a great opportunity to play for a great high school coach, and Coach Woods at GW, and my uncle and the staff we had. Not only did they coach us and try to compete and win ball games, but they also built and tried to build us up from the inside out. And that's, you know, every opportunity I can with my guys, I try to do that. You know, I'm not perfect, and I know they're not perfect, but we try to instill something in them that, you know, will help them down the road as a man.
Absolutely, and that was what was important. And sometimes you do sacrifice a win here or a win there to
Right.
teach kids those bigger lessons. But later on in life, you know, when those young men come back and they're taking care of their responsibilities,
Right.
you know, that they're educated, I mean, you realize, you know, you did the right thing.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's really important. And I know that, you know, Martinsville football is in good hands. You know, I had the privilege of being a freshman when your Uncle Bobby was a, you know, senior at Laurel Park, and he was all world everything.
Yeah.
And I know that you're you know, cut of the same mold.
Right.
And it is just a, you know, honor to have you back
Thank
in
you.
Martinsville, Henry County. And, you know, I was very excited when I saw that you got that job. And I'm sure that, you know, all the other coaches are definitely, you know, wondering what, you know, to expect out of the Bulldogs next season.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, and we're going to take a break here in just a few minutes. But, Isaiah, I think you're playing a sport right now.
Yes, sir, I'm playing basketball.
Is that your favorite sport, or do you have dreams of being a football player as well?
Well, you know what? I've got a whole lot. Well, time just goes by so fast. But I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do as a career.
Okay. And do you know, have any options as to what you want to do for your career?
Well, hey, I'm thinking about it.
Okay, well, good. And you're at the age where you definitely should start thinking about it, and, you know, and I'm sure you'll find out exactly what you want to do, because I've been very impressed with you, you know, since I met you back at Laurel Park this summer. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to find out, you know, what's so special about the holiday season to both of these young men. We'll see you in a few minutes.
It's a small town community college with a large atmosphere.
You'd be surprised at how quickly you can achieve your goals.
The people here are so nice and really willing to help you.
I would not have my job at the health department if I hadn't received my associate degree from PH.
It's like a bridge to a 4-year university.
It's laid back. You're meeting new friends, so why not?
You have the perks of the big school with all the different cultures here, while the small classrooms and the small town let you know that people are there and that it's more like a family than a school.
The professors at Patrick Henry Community College were excellent.
You can get everything that you're going to get at a larger school, except for you're not going to feel as overwhelmed.
It can only make life better for you.
I just really like it here. You'll end up loving it.
Riverside Furniture, the home of the Lazy Boy chair. With Christmas just days away, why not lay away a special gift? Lazy Boys of all sizes, from children to adults, lift chairs and leather chairs. Riverside Furniture, in business for over 50 years, located at 1580 Greensboro Road. Riverside Furniture, your Lazy Boy superstore. Lay away yours today.
Getting the kids ready for school can get expensive. That's why Jim Mills Nissan is offering the best pricing of the year on all remaining 2013 fuel-efficient vehicles, saving you money monthly on payments and at the pump. Like the 39 MPG Highway Nissan Sentra, now just $16,999. That's right, $16,999 or just $249 per month. Plus, don't forget about the Jim Mills lifetime warranty, giving you total peace of mind for as long as you own your vehicle. But only from Jim Mills, the name you trust. Visit JimMillsNissan.com today.
Are you looking to grow your business or promote a local event? If so, I'd like to help. I have a degree in advertising. Put me to work for you. Your neighborhood network, your partner to success.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville and Henry County.
Hi, I'm John Fry at Rocky Mount Family Pharmacy. We'd like to invite you to come see Family Pharmacy and give us a try today. We offer $4 and $10 prescriptions. We offer the $4 and $10 list as well as immunizations, over-the-counter medications, diabetic care and supplies, candy flavorings. We have 50-cent greeting cards, low-price makeup, sunglasses, reading glasses, and more. We offer free delivery within about a 10-mile radius. Give us a call at 489-5400. Let us be your family pharmacy today.
The Southern Virginia Artisan Center, a program of Patrick Henry Community College located at 54 West Church Street in historic Uptown Martinsville, offers a wide variety of craft, design, and culinary classes. The Southern Virginia Artisan Center is home to the area's largest artisan and crafters retail gallery, which offers handcrafted work from over 80 local and regional artisans. Stop by or visit our website at www.southernvirginiaartisancenter.org for more details about our upcoming classes and gallery sales.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville and Henry County.
Mexican experience. Daily specials Monday through Thursday and hot sizzling fajitas you can enjoy every day. Why do people drive from miles around?
The food is great and the service is superior.
El Parral, where quality food and fun come together.
Welcome back to MHC on the Rise, and I'm your host, Garrett Dillard, and I have with me tonight my co-host, Mr. Isaiah Johnson, and Isaiah's hero, Mr. Orion Martin. Before the break, we talked about Orion's career at Virginia Tech and his attempts to make it in the NFL with the Dolphins and the Lions, and now we're going to focus on the holiday season. You know, as I ride through town, I see the lights, and my kids have put up the Christmas tree and they're wrapping presents, and my 5-year-old, she can't understand how all these presents have holes in them all of a sudden, but I have some sneaky idea of who put those little peepholes in the presents. But, I want to start off with Mr. Martin. Like I said, I know that you have a great family tradition and you guys are very close, and I used to hear about the hill that the Martins lived on. Right. Tell us some of your family holiday traditions.
Other than getting together in the traditional Christmas meal, of course, like you said, I come from a big family, and we go up on the hill where my grandma lives on Christmas Eve, and all the cousins, we get together on Christmas Eve at my grandma's house, and I have an uncle that dresses up as Santa Claus. He shows up and he brings gifts, and we get a couple pizzas and we watch movies and we unwrap gifts on Christmas Eve. So that's something we've been doing for a while now and something we've enjoyed, not necessarily all the gifts, but just spending time with each other and eating and watching some movies and just having a good old time.
And if you guys ever decide to play flag football, let me know. I'll pay to see
that. Right, definitely will.
to see all of you former Hokies get out and play. And,
right.
Man, that would be awesome to watch. What do you most look forward to this time of the year?
This time of the year, I enjoy time off from work, just some free time to just hang out and relax. And I enjoy, spending time with family and eating good and sitting around and catching up with people you haven't seen in a while. But, just overall Christmas experience, I just enjoy it all. You know, just hanging out, seeing different people. And
Now, will you get out to the Virginia Tech bowl game this
I don't
year?
think so. Not this year. They play right after Christmas, so I don't think I'm gonna make it out to Texas this
Now,
year.
if they had been in a BCS bowl, would you
I
be
think
there?
I would have tried to make that. Yeah, definitely.
All right, all right. So, yes, sir. And I know, Mr. Isaiah, you have a question for Mr. Martin.
Well, Orion, what's your most special Christmas gift ever?
My most special Christmas gift. I think I was about 6 or 7 years old. Well, first of all, I come from a Dallas Cowboys family, and we love the Cowboys. So I think I was 6 years old. We ended up, me and my brother and I, we came to the Christmas tree and we unwrapped our gifts, and we got a Dallas Cowboy uniform and the complete set with the Cowboy helmet, shoulder pad, jerseys, the whole deal. So, you know, for a long time, my brother and I would go out in the backyard and we switched being Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith. So I think that's one of the gifts that stood out from my childhood.
And I know that as a young man, Isaiah, this is a special time of the year for you. Why don't you tell us about your most special Christmas gift?
Well, you know, just having a happy family. Just getting together. We watch the movies. A lot of times we watch the games, but just the time with the family is the most quality time you can ever have.
And I understand that you have a special gift this year. Tell us about what you're going to be doing this holiday season.
Well, I'm gonna be flying out to out into England.
Wow.
I'm going to see family members, and I'm gonna spend a little time with them, catch up on old times.
All right, old times.
There you go.
Now, how old are the times? And do you have any other questions for Mr. Martin?
Well, what do you want for this Christmas?
What do I want this Christmas? I just want my family to be in good health and, you know, being able to spend some time together and just relax and enjoy each other and eat good and take some time off from work. That's what I'm looking forward to.
And I'm sure that your list is going to be somewhat different from his list. So I want you to tell us what you want for Christmas.
Well, for my Christmas, I really don't want that much. I just want a few things and a happy family.
Okay, do you want to tell us what those few
Yeah.
things are?
What's the one thing you want?
What's the one gift that Isaiah really, really would like to have this Christmas?
A flat screen TV.
A flat screen TV. And you didn't get that during Black Friday when they were like $100?
Oh, Lord. We was in Danville, and people were coming out with 2 to 3 TVs a pop.
Wow.
One lady had four TVs, and me, my mama, and my grandma, we said, good God, she got 4 TVs in that basket.
And I was in Atlanta, Georgia, so I saw the same thing, folk coming in and getting those flat screen TVs, and so that's what you would like. Now, you don't want an Xbox or something to go with that flat screen?
Hey, I already have the Xbox.
Okay. So you already have a lot of what you want.
Good.
And you mentioned that you're a Dallas fan.
Yes, sir.
So should I ask you for a prediction for tonight, or is that a foregone conclusion?
I think we can get the Bears tonight.
Okay.
Their starting quarterback's still out injured, so we're starting to get healthy. So I think the Cowboys are going to take them tonight.
Well, they better, because Philadelphia won
They,
yesterday, and
that's a big game tonight.
Absolutely, if they want to keep up with the playoffs. Want to give you, Mr. Martin, a couple minutes, just some final thoughts, if whether you want to talk about football or the holiday season,
Okay.
or just for your Martinsville fan base. Give you a couple minutes to talk.
First of all, I just want to thank everybody for the support this year. Booster Club, fans, parents, Miss Warren, our principal, Coach Golden, our AD, and the rest of the teachers and faculty that have supported us this year, and the parents. I really do appreciate that. Coming down here, first year head coach, not really knowing anybody, but everybody's just been supportive. Even, we started off the year rough, losing 4 games in a row, but everybody was positive and encouraged us. That meant a lot. Encouraged me. As a head coach, first year, stressed out, trying to win ball games. It was encouraging to have that support from your coworkers. So, thank you guys. And other than that, I look forward to next season as a Bulldog. I think we got a lot of potential. We just got to keep working and bring those kids, the best out of those kids, and just keep working and getting better. But I'm enjoying being back in the Martinsville community, giving back. That's always been a dream of mine when I was done playing football, was to come back and give back to the community I'm from. And when I was at Tech, a lot of people supported us, even people that weren't Tech fans. They became fans because my brother and I were there. And it really meant a lot for us. And I always wanted to, when I got a chance, to come back home and give back to my community. So I'm really enjoying that.
Well, good, and you're definitely doing that. And I want to give you one bit of advice. You've thanked a lot of people, and I've made this mistake myself.
Oh,
You forgot to thank one person, and as a coach, I know you better thank this person before we go off air.
Yeah, I want to thank my wife, Jennifer. She's been very supportive. She's been working the room, driving back and forth, and she's been, my biggest fan, and I really appreciate that, and my family, and most also I want to thank my Lord Savior Jesus Christ, because what He done for me on the cross, and I really do appreciate that, and I really look forward to what the future has for Martinsville.
Great. Isaiah, do you have any final thoughts? Any folk you would like to thank or wish a Merry Christmas to before we close out tonight?
Well, I would just like to hope all the Martinsville, Henry County have a Merry Christmas.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. Martin tonight?
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, young man. You keep up the good work, man.
Guys, I really enjoyed the show tonight, and these are two super young men. Anytime you get a chance to support these guys, definitely do so. And, I do expect big things out of Martinsville football next year and years to come. And Mr. Isaiah, we encourage you to keep working hard, and give me a handshake there, sir. Keep working hard, and, want to see you involved, and may even make it out to some of your basketball games this year. Can you get a triple-double for us?
Okay.
All right.
You gonna give it a try? All right. Martinsville, Henry County, let's continue to do the things that keep our community moving forward. Thanks, and have a great evening.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
Southern Virginia Properties helped us find our house. I'd encourage anyone who is serious about finding and buying a house in this market to contact Southern Virginia Properties.
I give all the credit in the world to Southern Virginia Properties. They really are dedicated to the work that they do, and they're dedicated to the community that they serve.
Thank you.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville and Henry County.
We'd like to invite you to come see Family Pharmacy and give us a try today. We offer $4 and $10 prescriptions. We offer the $4 and $10 list, as well as immunizations, over-the-counter medications, diabetic care and supplies, candy flavorings. We have 50-cent greeting cards, low-price makeup, sunglasses, reading glasses, and more. We offer free delivery within about a 10-mile radius. Let us be your Family Pharmacy today.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville and Henry County.
Are you looking for a quality and trustworthy jewelry repair service? Well, look no further. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair has been serving the Martinsville, Henry County area for nearly 22 years. We specialize in ring sizing, chain repair, stone settings, engraving, watch batteries, and band repair. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair also wants to buy your unwanted, broken, and outdated 10-carat and 14-carat scrap gold jewelry. Eggleston's Jewelry Repair. Come and see us.
Cedric, it's Bruce from your old wireless company. Would you switch from US Cellular back to us if we gave you this new Wonder Phone? It does everything.
Does it make calls?
No, but it can perform CPR, babysit your kids. It's got a pickup line generator. It's got a virtual dog whistle.
But does it get good reception where I need it?
No, but it tells you if any of your family members are birds.
Goodbye deception, hello reception with the highest network